Hello, this is Bwana from Bwana.tv, and I want to talk a little bit about the BlackBerry Storm from Verizon. It's been getting a lot of mixed reviews and kind of confusing to me. I don't have the phone myself, and I'm reading some of these reviews. A lot of them are completely floored and really impressed with the BlackBerry Storms, and some are they're completely, they hate it. So we have people who absolutely hate it, can't stand it, says it's a flop. Then you have people who say it's the best thing since sliced bread. That doesn't make sense to me. Usually reviews kind of come to a happy medium. There's sometimes some who tilt one way and some who tilt the other way. And in this case, it seems to be pretty polarized. Some people are really hating this phone. They're saying that, you know, the touchscreen interface looks like an experiment gone wrong, whereas some people says they completely nailed it. So, you know, the iPhone keyboard kind of got that, a little bit of that in the beginning, but this is very polarized. This is to where people say it completely ruins the phone, to where people says it's gonna kill the iPhone. Me personally, looking at everything on paper without using it, I gotta say it's probably it's gonna sell well because RIM has a substantial market share. It's gonna sell well. I don't think it's gonna win the aesthetics battle. I don't think it's gonna win the wow battle, the wow factor. And as far as networks are concerned, people like Verizon better than AT&T for various reasons. They say the network is better. I prefer AT&T because they tend to be a little bit more open on the OS side than Verizon is. Verizon locks down a lot of features. And I prefer GSM networks, simply because I can switch phones on a whim. I can just take the SIM card out, put the other phone in. One thing that Verizon did that I absolutely loathe and can't stand is that they offer a $50 mail-in rebate. Now, I was talking about on my podcast the other day how several companies are now in trouble because a major rebate firm has filed for bankruptcy. So companies like Adobe, Canon, Logitech, all these companies who have mail-in rebates are now having customers try to cash rebate checks and they're bouncing because the company filed for Chapter 11. Check out the latest radio, Bwana.org radio for more details on that. But, you know, Verizon's taking the same route. I can't stand mail-in rebates. Mail-in rebates are the dumbest thing ever. They are. They're a scam. You know, the companies try to find every reason not to pay you. They'll take a select few customers and just designate them as we're not going to pay them. We're just going to string them along, and we're just not going to give them money until they get completely frustrated and say, well, it's not worth it. And then you're going to have lazy customers who just won't send in a rebate at all. So I don't know why Verizon went that route. They're trying to compete with Apple on the price point by, you know, selling it for $199. But it's not $199. You have to pay $250 out of your pocket, and then there's a $50 mail-in rebate. Now, if it was an instant rebate, I like instant rebates because you pay less out of your pocket. It's an instant rebate. It's like a sale. Mail-in rebates, you have to wait. And in this market, in this economy, you just had a major rebate firm go bankrupt. There's no guarantee you're going to get that $50 back. So I think that was a huge mistake by Verizon. I think that may come back to bite them. But all in all, the BlackBerry Storm looks like a nice device. I'd like to get my hands on one. I'm not going to switch carriers just to play with it. But maybe I can go to, I don't know if Circuit City's going to have them. They're going out of business. But maybe I can go to a Verizon store and play with one and see how it feels. And I give you guys my opinion. But that's how I feel about the BlackBerry Storm, based on the reviews, based on the god-awful rebate that Verizon is doing, and just stuff that I've been reading around the web. All right, this is Bwana from Bwana.tv, and that's the BlackBerry Storm review. Meow. Take care.